What if I told you that the world's biggest companies, Apple, Google, Amazon, Tesla, didn't start with money? They started with nothing. No office, no investors, no perfect plan, just a crazy idea, a small room, and people who refused to quit. And today, we're breaking down the 10 companies that went from zero to billion, and the lessons that can turn your next idea into something massive. Welcome back to the channel. Here we explain the world's biggest businesses, billion-dollar stories, and success secrets in simple language. If you love learning how brands rise from nothing to legendary, make sure you subscribe. Let's begin. The zero to billion journey. 1. Amazon. From a basement to a global empire. In 1994, Jeff Bezos quit his high-paying Wall Street job to start an online bookstore. He had no office, just a rented basement. He packed orders himself. He drove them to the post office himself. But Bezos had one powerful weapon: a long-term vision. Today, Amazon is the world's biggest e-commerce, cloud, streaming, and AI ecosystem. Lesson: start small, dream huge. 2. Apple. A garage startup that became a trillion-dollar icon. 1976. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak are building computers on a wooden table in a small garage. No investors, no money, only creativity and belief. Their vision was simple: computers should be for everyone. That idea turned Apple into a trillion-dollar company and created some of the world's most iconic products: iPhone, Mac, iPad, AirPods, and more. Lesson: solve real problems, make it simple, make it beautiful. 3. Google. From a hostel room to the brain of the internet. Larry Page and Sergey Brin were Stanford students working on a search algorithm inside a dorm room. Their goal: organize the world's information and make it universally accessible. Their algorithm was so powerful that an investor wrote them a $100,000 check even before the company was officially registered. Today, Google runs the internet: YouTube, Maps, Android, Gmail, Search, Lesson: a powerful idea beats a perfect setup. 4. Airbnb. From an air mattress to a hospitality giant. 2008. Two friends, Brian and Joe, were broke. They couldn't even pay their rent. A big design conference was happening in the city and hotels were full. So they came up with a simple idea: let's rent out an air mattress and serve breakfast. That became Air Bed and Breakfast, now known as Airbnb, a multi-billion-dollar company that changed global travel. Lesson: crisis creates opportunities. 5. Tesla. From bankruptcy to a trillion-dollar vision. In 2008, Tesla was near death. No money, production problems, media attacks. Elon Musk was almost broke. But he took one insane risk. He invested his last $40 million into Tesla. That risk created a revolution. Today, Tesla is not just a car company, it's a leader in AI, robotics, batteries, and clean energy. Lesson: greatness requires insane belief. 6. Facebook. Meta, a college project that connected the world. Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook in a Harvard dorm room. Originally, it was made only for Harvard students. But the concept grew insanely fast. Soon, every university wanted to join. Then colleges across the US. Then the entire world. Today, Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Threads, and Oculus VR. Lesson: start small, scale fast. 7. Netflix. A late fee that changed entertainment forever. One day, Reed Hastings returned a movie late, and got hit with a $40 penalty. He was frustrated and thought, why not create a movie service with no late fees? That frustration turned into Netflix. First it was DVDs by mail. Then Netflix invented streaming. Then Netflix started producing content, and changed Hollywood forever. Lesson: a small pain point can become a billion-dollar opportunity. 8. Uber. A rainy night idea that disrupted transportation. Two friends were stuck in Paris on a rainy night. They couldn't find a taxi. And that's when the idea hit them. What if you could call a car using your phone? Uber was born. Today, it's a global ride-sharing giant. Millions of rides every single day. Lesson: convenience builds empires. 9. Alibaba. A teacher who built Asia's biggest e-commerce power. Jack Ma was an English teacher. He had no tech knowledge, no coding skills, No business background. But he understood one thing deeply: China's market and its people. With that understanding, he built Alibaba, a platform connecting sellers and buyers. Today, Alibaba dominates Asian e-commerce, logistics, payments, and cloud. Lesson: you don't need expert skills, you need expert understanding. 10. Spotify, fixing music piracy with one powerful idea. In the early 2000s, music piracy was destroying the industry. Artists were losing money. Record labels were collapsing. Daniel Ek had an idea. What if we make music so cheap and accessible that no one needs piracy? Spotify was born. Today, it's the world's largest music streaming platform. Lesson: fix what's broken. People will pay for solutions.